Welcome back, everybody, to the Deep Dive, where we like to take all these really interesting articles and books and videos and just kind of dig in and see what's what. Today, we're going to be talking about machine learning and its impact on businesses. And to help us navigate this complex topic, um, we have a true expert in the field. We've got a whole stack of blog posts from Medium by Shailendra Kumar and excerpts from his book, Making Money Out of Data, and even a peek into his YouTube channel. So we've really gone deep.
Yeah, Shailendra Kumar, he really knows his stuff. He breaks down complex concepts into these really practical applications, especially when it comes to leveraging machine learning for business success.
And he's not afraid to make some pretty bold statements. Like in one of his blogs, he just drops this gem, quote, AI is the new electricity, end quote. So I've got to ask, how is machine learning like electricity?
Well, it's a powerful analogy, right? Think about how electricity revolutionized industries back in the day. Machine learning has that same potential to transform everything. I mean, we're talking massive shifts in healthcare, finance, transportation, you name it.
So it's not just about like getting better recommendations on Spotify, it's about reshaping the way our entire world works.
Exactly. And Kumar doesn't just talk the talk, right? In his blog post, Discover How Machine Learning is Revolutionizing Business, the $117 billion secret revealed. He gives 7 real-world examples of machine learning already in action.
So let's dive into those examples then. The
Well,
first one is predictive maintenance. And Kumar talks about how he helped a retail giant save millions by predicting equipment failures. So instead of waiting for something to break, they could fix it before it became a problem.
that's the beauty of it. Think about applying that to your own life, right? What if your car could just tell you it needs maintenance before it breaks down? No more surprise trips to the mechanic or super expensive repairs.
I would love, okay, example number 2, customer churn prediction. So with machine learning, businesses can figure out which customers are likely to leave.
It's all about understanding patterns in the data. Imagine a company notices that you're not engaging with their product as much anymore. They could use that information to proactively address your concerns and keep you as a customer.
So machine learning is helping businesses understand us better and maybe even making our experiences as consumers a bit smoother.
Oh, for sure. It's definitely playing a role there. And speaking of making things smoother, example number 3 is fraud detection. I mean, in this digital age, keeping our transactions safe is more important than ever.
Oh, absolutely. I'm always a little wary about online shopping.
Well, machine learning is helping to combat that. Banks and other institutions use it to analyze massive data sets of transactions, flagging anything suspicious in real time. It's like having a superpowered security guard for your finances.
Okay, feeling a bit more secure already. What's next?
All right, next up is something we're all pretty familiar with: personalized recommendations. Whether it's Netflix suggesting shows or Amazon recommending products, these algorithms are shaping our online experiences every day.
I'll admit, sometimes it's a little creepy how well those recommendations know me. But how does it actually work?
Well, imagine these algorithms as super sleuths, analyzing your past purchases, your browsing history, even your ratings and reviews. They use all that data to predict what you'll like. It's all about creating a more tailored experience.
So basically, it's like data-driven mind reading, okay, example number 5, natural language processing, or
Sure.
NLP. What's the deal with that one?
Think of NLP as the bridge between human language and computer understanding. It's what allows machines to understand and respond to our language, like in chatbots.
Oh, so when my phone suggests an emoji based on what I'm typing, that's NLP in action.
You got him out. NLP is making it possible for computers to not just understand our words, but also our tone emotions and even sarcasm sometimes. It's opening up a whole new world of communication possibilities.
Okay, on to example number 6, image and video analysis. This one sounds pretty futuristic.
Oh, it is. We're talking self-driving cars, medical diagnoses based on scans, and so much more. Image and video analysis gives computers the ability to see and interpret visual information, just like we do.
Wow, that's mind-blowing. Okay, and the last example.
All right, the last one is explainable AI, or XAI. It's all about making these complex AI systems more transparent and understandable. As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, it's crucial that we can understand how it works and why it makes certain decisions.
That makes sense. We need to be able to trust these systems, right? And trust comes with understanding. So we've got these 7 powerful examples of machine learning in action. But in his YouTube video, 7 secret machine learning algorithms running your life, Kumar goes deeper, talking about the actual algorithms behind the scenes.
Right, algorithms are like the engines driving all this innovation. And in the video, he explains them in a way that's easy to grasp, even for those of us who aren't like data scientists.
So can you pick a couple of those algorithms and break them down for us?
Sure, let's start with linear regression. So think about plotting points on a graph. Linear regression uses that concept to make predictions about things, like house prices or even how many slices of pizza you might eat. It's all about finding patterns in data to make educated guesses about the future.
Okay, I can kind of picture that. What about another one?
How about k-means clustering? Imagine you have a giant ball of M&Ms and you want to sort them by color. K-means clustering is like having a machine do that for you, except instead of M&Ms, it's data points. It helps group similar things together, which is really useful for things like targeted marketing.
Okay, that's a much tastier way to think about data clustering. But before we get too carried away with algorithms, Kumar emphasizes a really important point. He says, and I'm quoting here, the better the ingredients, the tastier the dish, end quote. He's talking about data quality.
Oh, it's a great analogy. Even the most advanced algorithms are only as good as the data they're fed, right? If you use bad data, you're going to get bad results.
So garbage in, garbage out.
Exactly. It's a reminder that we need to be critical thinkers, especially when evaluating information. Generated by AI, just because a machine spits out an answer doesn't mean it's automatically correct.
Okay, point taken. Now we've covered a lot of ground.
Yeah.
But I want to circle back to Kumar's book, Making Money Out of Data. For someone who's thinking, all of this is cool, but how can I actually use machine learning in my business or career? What are the key takeaways from the book?
Well, Kumar gives you a practical framework in the book. He shows you how to look at your data, find opportunities to use AI, and actually implement machine learning solutions.
So it's like a roadmap for turning data into dollars.
Exactly. And he introduces this really intriguing concept in the book, the idea of treating data as a product.
Okay, it has a product. That sounds fascinating.
Oh, it is, but we'll delve into that more in part 2 of our deep dives.
All right, you got me hooked. We'll be back soon to unpack that data as a product mystery and explore even more about how you can leverage machine learning to make a real impact. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the deep dive. You left us hanging with that intriguing idea, data as a product. I'm eager to hear more.
Yeah, it's like a total game changer.
Yeah.
Most businesses just see data as like a byproduct of what they do, But Kumar challenges that. He's saying a data itself is a valuable asset. It's something you can package, market, and even sell.
So it's like taking that raw material data and turning it into something valuable using machine learning.
Exactly. Machine learning gives us the tools to refine that data, pull out meaningful insights, and create products and services that people actually need and will pay for. I mean, look at companies like Google and Facebook. Their whole business model revolves around data. They collect it, analyze it, and use it to deliver things like targeted ads and personalized recommendations.
Right. And those are data-driven products. So it's not just about having tons of data. It's about knowing how to use it strategically.
That's where Kumar's book comes in. He lays out this framework for identifying data-driven business opportunities. He shows you how to build machine learning models and ultimately how to turn those insights into profit.
Okay, so can you give us like a real-world example of how this data as a product concept works?
Sure. Let's say you're a company that makes smart home devices. So you're collecting all this data on how people use those devices, right? Like temperature preferences, lighting habits, even energy consumption. That's a treasure trove of information.
Okay, I see the potential there.
Yeah.
But how do you turn that data into an actual product?
Well, think about the value you can provide. Maybe you create a service that gives homeowners personalized recommendations for saving energy based on their usage patterns. They save money on their bills and maybe even reduce their carbon footprint. Or you could partner with utility companies to help them manage the power grid more efficiently based on those usage patterns.
So you're packaging data-driven insights into a marketable service. It benefits the consumer and opens up new revenue streams for the business.
Exactly. That's the power of data as a product. It's about finding creative ways to use data to solve problems and create value.
This is all starting to click, but I'm thinking about our listener who might be saying, this is all amazing, but I'm not a data scientist. How can I use machine learning in my own work? Like, what advice would you give them?
Well, I'd say start by getting curious. There are so many resources available online these days, courses, articles, even free tools to help you learn the basics of machine learning.
It's all about taking that first step.
Right. Once you have a basic understanding, start looking for ways to apply it in your own field. What are the challenges you face in your work? Are there processes that could be automated? Is there data you could analyze to make better decisions?
So it's about being a problem solver, looking for opportunities to use data and technology to improve things.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to experiment. You don't have to become an expert overnight. Start small, test things out, and learn as you go.
And Kumar really emphasizes that in his work, the importance of continuous learning. The world of machine learning is constantly evolving, so we need to be adaptable and keep learning new things.
He's absolutely right. It's not just about mastering a specific technology. It's about developing a data-driven mindset. It's about being open to new possibilities and finding innovative ways to use data to make an impact.
I love that. Now, before we wrap up, I want to touch on something Kumar brings up in his book, the importance of explainable AI.
Yeah.
Why is this so crucial, especially as AI becomes more powerful and integrated into our lives?
Well, trust is paramount, right? As AI systems get more complex, we need to understand how they're making decisions. If we can't explain how they work, it becomes difficult to trust them, especially when those decisions have real-world consequences.
Yeah, it's like the old saying, trust but verify. We need to be able to understand the why behind AI's choices, not just blindly accept the outputs.
Precisely, explainable AI is about making those black boxes transparent. It gives us the tools to understand the reasoning behind the algorithms. This helps us identify potential biases, ensure fairness, and build systems that are reliable and responsible.
That's so important. We've seen instances where AI systems have perpetuated biases, leading to unfair outcomes. Explainable AI seems like a critical step towards making sure AI is used ethically.
It's not just about building smarter machines. It's about building machines that align with our values. It's about making sure these technologies contribute to a more just and equitable world.
That's a powerful message. Any final thoughts for our listeners who are now hopefully feeling a bit more informed and inspired by the world of machine learning?
Yeah, just say keep exploring. The possibilities are limitless. Dive into those online resources, experiment with different tools, and find ways to apply what you learn. Who knows, you might be the one to develop the next groundbreaking AI application that changes the world.
I love that. The idea that anyone can be a part of this technological revolution.
It's true. Machine learning isn't just for data scientists and tech giants. It's for anyone who wants to use data to solve problems and make a difference.
Well said. Now, as much as I'd love to keep picking your brain, we're just about out of time for this part of our deep dive. Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive into machine learning with Shailendra Kumar. We've covered a lot of ground for those real-world applications to that fascinating concept of data as a product. But as we wrap up this exploration of his work, I'm curious, what's your biggest takeaway?
For me, it's that bold statement that Kumar makes, AI is the new electricity. He really captures the transformative power of machine learning, And it makes you think, if machine learning is the new electricity, what will you power with it?
That is a great question to leave our listeners with. It's a call to action to think about how we can each use this technology in our own lives and work, maybe even in ways we haven't even imagined yet.
Absolutely. I mean, we've only just scratched the surface of what's possible with machine learning. And it's not just about the technology itself. It's about human ingenuity driving its development and application.
It's up to us to harness this power and shape the future of machine learning.
Exactly. Who knows? Maybe one of our listeners will be the one to create the next groundbreaking AI application that changes the world.
I love that optimistic outlook. This deep dive has been a real eye-opener for me. It's given me a whole new perspective on the potential of machine learning.
It's been a pleasure sharing this journey with you.
And with you, our listener. We hope this deep dive has left you feeling informed and maybe even a bit inspired to explore the world of machine learning further. And if machine learning is the new electricity, what will you power with it?
Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep.
Until next time.